So one of you guys did ask me to make a better explained video of how to bypass the Vrchat hardware ID ban. So I realized right after I got this ban, a lot of other people received the ban shortly. I would say, give or take, 5 to 8 months later, everybody was getting hardware ID banned from Vrchat. So this will help you bypass the Vrchat hardware ban. Let me warn you, this is temporary, but it will turn into a permanent strategy to bypass the ban. Let me explain. So, when you first bypass this ban, let's say you make a burner account. This is the method that I'll show you in a minute. Is you do this method at first a few times. Vrchat will repeatedly ban these accounts that you put up on the platform, but give it time. It takes time for VRChat's EAC to just forget who you are. That's what happened with me. I repeated this method since maybe I think August, or well, it doesn't matter. I think August of 2025 to now. Uh, I repeated this process right here. I repeated this process right here, and give or take I think about a year and a half ago, VRChat just stopped banning my account, stopped banning my accounts. So let me show you how to do this. VRChat will still ban your secondary account that you want to play on after you're done. After you're done playing the game, like after you hop off the game, the platform, VRChat may or may not ban that account. So let me show you how to do this and explain it a lot better than I did in the first video. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to a temporary mail source. Today I'm going to be using Smail. It's just the one that I've known and I work with. So I click here on Smail, and then you go to create, and make sure all of this is Google. It needs to be Google. So you generate. Good. So, and then you copy paste right here. You go to VRChat. You go to create new account. Type in your login. It's going to be a temporary account, so do something that you don't want to keep. I've been doing this for somebody else and stuff like that as well. This is how I do it. I just make a temporary. Well, he makes a temporary account. I make the permanent account. I'll make sure to show you how to make the permanent account after this. It's only permanent for as long as you play the game for the first few months around. Give it about a year, then VRChat will get off your case and you'll be able to play freely. So and be a degenerate. Yay. Okay. So what you're gonna do for the temporary mail is you're gonna type in, your temporary email goes here, and then type in your stuff, whatever, right? So let's fast forward. You're signed into this account. I'm not going to do this part, obviously. So once you're signed in, you should get the verification. Good, you're good to go. Sign into VRChat, which I won't do in this video. Sign into VRChat with this account that you made, the temporary burner account. Set a timer for let's see, timer clock. So go to clock. Set it at 20 minutes. For example, this was my 20-minute timer when I had to do this. So set this to 20 minutes. And then go around, do whatever you want to do in VRChat, rage bait, whatever. And when that timer goes off, go back to the website. Once you're logged in, it should look like. Let me show you what the logged in page looks like here. If this loads. Why is it so slow? Okay, let me reopen that. Okay, here we go. So let's say you're logged in. This is what it's supposed to look like. So you go. So you go to your account, you go to settings. Sorry, it's just taking a little bit longer. Oh, I'm already in settings. I'm really sorry. Okay, so I'm in settings right now. You go to change password, and then you go on the temporary account and change your password. So once that's done, you should be good to go. You sign out of this temporary account. So on VRChat, after you change your password after the 20-minute time period, you sign out of your account, this temporary account, and then you make a second permanent account. So Gmail only allows you to make a certain amount of accounts a day. So if you have to repeat this method multiple times a day and stuff like that for whatever reason, use Outlook. Outlook is your best friend. This email, Microsoft Gmail service, whatever, will let you make a multiple of accounts without verifying your phone number and all that baloney. So this is for your secondary permanent account for as long as you want to play the game. Because this is how it's going to work. Whenever you hop off of your secondary account after doing the temporary account burner method with changing the password, this account will get banned after you're done playing. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to go here, create account on Outlook. You're going to do that, and then you're going to do the exact same thing. Type in a username. Use the Outlook email. Let's say, for example, Alex at Gmail, or Alex 78 at Outlook. You get the idea. .com, right? And fill everything out. This will be your secondary account that you want to keep. So you can play as long as you want to on this account without getting banned, but make sure to use Outlook. Outlook is better than Gmail because none of the verification stuff applies. So yeah, that's how you do the bypass method. I didn't fully act out on the stuff in the video. That's because, I expect you to do it, and, I already done this before, and I'm already signed into my account. But you guys get the idea, hopefully. If not, let me know in the comments. I can further help you with this bypass bin, because it does work. It does. So, well, at least for most people. Some people say they worked on a really good spoofer and stuff like that. That's good as well. I personally would turn away from or avoid a spoofer, because spoofers can fuck up your PC. They can be they're viewed as malware for a reason. So be careful with that. But that's how you do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have questions, just put in the comment section. I'll get to them. See you guys later.